For me, a lot of me realizing what my creative purpose was and how I could create purpose, help create purpose for other people, it required me to do some, I would say, genealogy and history of my own family, of the women in my family. I think, in today's, especially as I was growing up, everybody's like, go to college, get a degree. And I think education is actually one of my primary things I advocate for. I think education is wonderful. But I think some of the education you can do yourself on who were the people who came before you that have created who you are. I have Indigenous heritage, and I know one of the pieces for me of getting to this point of feeling very confident in what I'm meant to give to the world is because I understand that history. I understand the trauma that happened to my ancestors. I also understand the very strong, bold, brave, creative women that are part of my lineage. And I feel this is kind of wooey, but I feel like those people, those women are with me in the things that I'm doing as they will be with anyone that I touch. So with what I know and what I share. So I would say learn a little bit of your history, know your past, and not just your own, but those people who have really created who you are.
I love that. We've been talking a lot in our community about, we're always, especially in the United States, we're in Western world in general, we're always looking into our becoming, and we don't spend enough time in our being. But a lot of times, we can only become what we're going to become in the here and now and the being, but it's often the past, it's what we've been that will inform that. And there's, just to clarify the woo factor, which I'm all in on the woo, but there's actually a lot of science now that's that we are who we are, and our disposition, character, attitudes is very much informed by things that have happened in the past that we may or may not even be aware about. So I love your I love
so much understanding of yourself and forgiveness of yourself. I think there's so many things that as I did that exploration into my heritage, that were not just about other people. It was about forgiving some of the things I had on me, that inner critic part of myself, that I was able to release in that. So I highly recommend do the you work, do the being work, but also do the past work. Like look into your past and you'll recognize yourself in so many people that came before you. So
yeah, well, I think there's a reason why on the Oracle of Delphi the opening line is know thyself. So good advice.
Yes.